harassment by unstable individuals. Then came the final twist of the night. Sophie's boyfriend had abandoned her, leaving her without support. Patricia stepped in as her emergency contact at the hospital. She now controlled Sophie's visitor list, her prescription approvals. Sophie's prenatal vitamins required authorization. Patricia held all the cards. The exhaustion was overwhelming. I'd spent all night preparing CPS documentation, trying to build my case with evidence and testimonies. At work the next day, I couldn't keep my eyes open. I dozed off at my desk for just a moment. Patricia's father documented it all. Impairment affecting job performance. Another piece of evidence for their case. My best friend Melissa called that night in tears. Her daughter had a rare autoimmune condition. Patricia's husband was the only specialist in the state who treated it. I believe you, Melissa sobbed, but my daughter could die without his care. I can't provide a character reference. I'm so sorry. Even the grocery store became a battlefield. The manager pulled me aside, embarrassed but firm. Patricia had filed a complaint about feeling unsafe when I shopped there. Could I perhaps come during off-peak hours? Later, I discovered Patricia had filed a police report for stalking after we'd crossed paths in the cereal aisle. Small victories felt hollow. Emma's teacher confirmed that the handwriting and spelling errors in the poems matched Emma's usual work. Patricia's claim that I dictated them was clearly false. But what did it matter when the entire system was tilted in her favor? My college roommate, now a social worker in another county, admitted Patricia had contacted her department weeks ago. Preemptive concerns filed about potential psychological abuse. The groundwork had been laid before the reunion even happened. Every move I made to prove Patricia's lies required admitting to something worse. Proving Patricia had lied about Sophie required admitting I'd overheard their private conversation at family dinner. But Patricia had just filed a restraining order. That admission would violate it. When I finally proved one small lie, that Patricia had misrepresented a timeline, the victory was immediately twisted. She's so obsessed with Patricia that she's stalking her at restaurants, became the new narrative. The CPS supervisor mentioned something during our meeting that chilled me. This case is unusual, she said carefully. Normally, poem content like this wouldn't warrant a full investigation. Someone is very connected and very concerned about your daughter's welfare. I left her office knowing the truth. This wasn't about Emma's poems or my parenting. This was Patricia systematically destroying me because I dared to fight back. Patricia's strategy became clearer when she befriended my custody lawyer's receptionist through their shared mommy group. I discovered this accidentally when my motion for expedited hearing mysteriously went missing. The receptionist apologized profusely, claiming the paperwork must have been misfiled. It happened again the following week with my evidence submission. Then my request for character witness statements vanished. Each time, Patricia seemed to know exactly what legal moves I'd attempted before my lawyer could even file them. Emma came home from school one afternoon with a troubled expression. She mentioned that Aunt Patricia had spoken to her during the school's fall festival. Patricia had told her that Mommy might need special help soon, but not to worry because she would take care of Emma. My daughter couldn't remember the exact words, but the message was clear. Patricia was planting seeds of doubt in my own child's mind. While organizing my phone to back up evidence, I found an old text message I'd sent Sophie 3 months earlier. My stomach dropped as I read it. Patricia's such a bitch. Karma will get her. The timestamp showed I'd sent it after Patricia had made another cruel comment about Sophie at a family barbecue. Patricia's lawyer had already submitted this as evidence in their emergency custody petition, painting me as someone who'd been planning revenge for months. The baby shower gifts I'd collected for Sophie during the reunion started arriving at my apartment with passive-aggressive notes attached. Hope this reaches the right person, one card read. For someone who truly needs support, said another. Patricia had told the relatives I was exploiting a pregnant woman for my personal vendetta against her. The gifts kept coming, each note more pointed than the last. My doorbell camera captured me during a 3 a.m. panic attack on my front steps. I'd gone outside to avoid waking Emma with my crying. The footage showed me pacing, pulling at my hair, clearly distressed. Patricia's lawyer subpoenaed the footage as evidence of mental instability. The timestamp coincided with the night before a custody hearing, which they argued showed I couldn't handle the pressure of parenting. During family court proceedings, I presented my evidence about Patricia's workplace interference. The judge reviewed it briefly before dismissing it as hearsay and part of an obsessive behavior pattern. Without direct proof, my accusations seemed like the ravings of a bitter sister-in-law. Patricia sat across the courtroom, hands folded primly, the picture of concerned stability. I convinced Sophie's colleague to check their internal complaint system. She discovered Patricia had accessed Sophie's schedule through her husband's medical credentials. The digital footprint showed someone using his login had viewed Sophie's shift patterns multiple times before the complaint was filed. It was the first solid evidence of premeditation I'd found. Patricia's Instagram stories about praying for family healing contained subtle timeline details that proved she'd been planning the CPS report before the reunion. One post from 2 weeks before the party mentioned concerns about children being exposed to inappropriate content. Another referenced the importance of protecting innocent minds. She'd been building her narrative for weeks. My therapist was forced to break confidentiality when Patricia's lawyer raised concerns about revenge fantasies I'd discussed in our sessions. I'd been working through my anger in a healthy way, but taken out of context, my words sounded threatening. The therapist had no choice but to report it given the child welfare concerns now attached to my case. I attempted to record Patricia at Emma's school harvest festival, hoping to catch her making more inappropriate comments to my daughter. Patricia spotted my phone immediately and filed a harassment complaint with the principal. The school had no choice but to ban me from the grounds pending investigation. Patricia volunteered to handle Emma's pickup and drop-off to reduce conflict. School pickup became a battlefield of its own. I had to stay 100 feet away while Patricia collected Emma. My daughter would reach for me crying, not understanding why Mommy couldn't come closer. Patricia would speak soothingly to her, loud enough for other parents to hear, about how sometimes grown-ups need timeouts too. My brother finally chose a side when Patricia threatened to expose a DUI he'd gotten in college to his employer. He worked in financial services where such a revelation could end his career. He called me late one night, his voice thick with regret, explaining that he had to protect his own children. His wife had given him an ultimatum, and he couldn't risk losing everything. The psychological torture reached new heights when I noticed Patricia wearing Sophie's donated maternity clothes to court appearances. The monogrammed sweater Sophie had loved, the dress she'd saved for special occasions, Patricia wore them all. It was a calculated cruelty, a way to hurt both Sophie and me while appearing generous for taking hand-me-downs. Patricia made an offer through her lawyer. She would drop everything if I signed an affidavit stating Sophie was emotionally unstable and unfit for patient care. The document would effectively end Sophie's nursing career, but would result in the CPS investigation being closed. I stared at the papers, knowing this was exactly what Patricia wanted, me choosing between Emma and Sophie. My refusal was immediately reframed in Patricia's emergency motion for temporary placement. I was choosing my vendetta over my daughter's well-being, prioritizing my need for revenge over Emma's stability. The motion painted me as someone so consumed with hatred that I'd sacrifice my own child to hurt Patricia. A breakthrough came when I discovered Patricia had called CPS from the hospital parking lot, not the lobby as I'd initially thought. The security footage timestamp was wrong due to a camera malfunction during a system update. It still proved Patricia's presence at the hospital during the crucial window, but the discrepancy made the evidence less compelling. Sophie had been smarter than any of us realized. She'd been documenting Patricia's harassment in draft emails to herself, saved in an old email account Patricia didn't know existed. Months of incidents, dates, times, witnesses, all carefully recorded. Sophie had known she might need evidence someday and had been quietly building her case. The real motive behind Patricia's cruelty finally emerged. Her cousin Marcus was Sophie's ex-boyfriend. Patricia believed Sophie had seduced and ruined him, destroying his future with her pregnancy. It wasn't just about moral superiority, it was personal. Patricia saw herself as avenging her cousin, protecting the family from Sophie's influence. My mother faced an impossible choice. Supporting me meant potentially losing access to her son and other grandchildren. Patricia had made it clear that anyone who testified on my behalf would be cut off from that side of the family. Mom chose careful neutrality, offering to supervise visits but refusing to testify for either side. She couldn't bear to lose everyone. I started adopting Patricia's tactics. I joined her gym, timing my workouts to overlap with hers. I frequented her favorite coffee shop, always staying just within legal boundaries. I never approached her, never spoke to her, but my presence was a constant reminder that two could play this game. During a visit at my mother's house, I noticed Patricia's tablet on the kitchen counter. While supposedly checking the weather, I quickly accessed her call history. Screenshots revealed Patricia had obtained Sophie's employer information through my brother's LinkedIn contacts, posing as a reference checker. The evidence was illegally obtained, but it showed the depth of her deception. Sophie's ex-boyfriend Marcus suddenly reappeared, claiming paternity rights. Patricia had convinced him that Sophie had trapped him with the pregnancy, that he needed to protect his parental rights before Sophie could shut him out forever. Fighting custody and paternity battles simultaneously meant I missed Emma's therapy appointment. The therapist noted my absence as part of a pattern of disengagement. Legal fees drained my savings account while Patricia used marital assets to fund her attorney team. I watched my retirement fund disappear, my emergency savings evaporate. Every dollar spent on lawyers was a dollar not saved for Emma's future, a fact Patricia's team emphasized repeatedly. A confrontation erupted at Sophie's obstetrics appointment when Patricia appeared as concerned family. She'd convinced the receptionist she was there to support Sophie, but her real purpose was intimidation. Security removed me when I tried to intervene, adding another incident to Patricia's growing documentation of my unstable behavior. Patricia's father called me into his office on a Friday afternoon. My termination was framed as performance issues and creating a hostile work environment. Multiple absences for court dates, the documented instance of sleeping at my desk, the distraction affecting my work. It all added up to a paper trail supporting my dismissal. He said it was for everyone's good, avoiding my eyes as security boxed up my desk. Moving back in with my parents was humiliating. Patricia posted constantly about providing Emma stability in her real home, sharing photos of my daughter's bedroom at their house, the new clothes she bought her, the activities they did together. Each post was a knife twisted deeper. My father begged me to let it go. He saw what the fight was costing, not just financially, but emotionally. Emma was suffering, caught between two worlds. Patricia was winning because she had resources, connections, and most importantly, she could afford to keep fighting. I was running on fumes, destroying myself in the process. My investigation into Patricia's connections caused collateral damage I hadn't anticipated. Sophie's supportive coworker was called into HR about enabling workplace harassment by sharing information with me. The coworker's promotion was suddenly in jeopardy, her judgment questioned. Her husband demanded she distance herself from both Sophie and me to protect their family's reputation and income. Despite knowing my actions were creating ripple effects of damage, I couldn't stop gathering evidence. Every piece of information felt crucial, every lead worth pursuing. Families were dividing, friendships ending, careers threatened, all because I couldn't let Patricia win. Emma's guardian ad litem asked me a question that stopped me cold. Have you considered that your obsession with Patricia is harming Emma? I opened my mouth to respond, to explain about the injustice, the lies, the manipulation, but the words wouldn't come, because somewhere deep down, I knew she might be right. In court, I admitted to recording Patricia without consent at the school event. It was a calculated risk, trading potential criminal charges for credibility. The judge noted my admission, but also emphasized the seriousness of violating recording consent laws. My honesty was overshadowed by my illegal actions. Sophie's draft emails revealed something painful. Months ago, I dismissed her early concerns about Patricia as petty drama. She tried to tell me about the hostile looks, the whispered comments, the subtle exclusions. I told her to rise above it, that Patricia wasn't worth our energy. I should have listened sooner. Patricia's lawyer filed for emergency advancement while my lawyer was handling the custody issue. I was forced to represent myself in the employment case, trying to navigate legal procedures I didn't understand. I had to choose which battle to prioritize, knowing that dividing my attention meant losing ground on both fronts. The truth about Patricia's motivations became clearer. She genuinely believed she was protecting the family from moral decay. In her mind, Sophie represented everything wrong with modern society. Women who had children outside marriage, who expected support despite their poor choices. My support of Sophie made me complicit in this moral failing. Patricia's own history explains so much. Patricia had been ostracized for getting pregnant as a teenager. Patricia's parents had cut off all contact, maintaining that tough love was the only way to preserve family values. Patricia had internalized these lessons, believing ostracism was righteous rather than cruel. I crossed an ethical line I never thought I would. During visits with Emma, I started asking her to remember
Did you kill one, buddy?
I taught her to pay attention to conversations, to remember details
I hit
that
the
might help
tough
Mama.
one.
I was using my 8-year-old daughter
The
as an
black guy
informant.
with
The
the
old version of
creepy
me, the
smile?
one who believed in doing the right thing, died completely. I taught Emma to write things down in her diary, knowing I was manipulating her innocence for my own purposes. When she mentioned Patricia kept a family planning binder, I asked her to remember any details she might see in it. A minor victory in proving Patricia's work
Kieran Sadelsky, he's low. I think that I gave him pizza.
Now shrank from conflict. The trauma of
He's
our war
coming.
was written on her small face.
Yeah.
Patricia's counterclaim gained traction. She argued I was parentally alienating Emma from her extended family through false accusations. The Guardian ad litem noted Emma's conflicted feelings about family members, her confusion about why she couldn't see certain relatives.
Are you
It looked
still
exactly like
alive?
parental alienation to an outside observer. Everything hinged on Sophie's testimony. She was our key witness, the one who could verify Patricia's harassment firsthand. But during deposition prep, Sophie went into premature labor. The stress of everything had finally pushed her body past its limits. As the ambulance took her away, I knew our case was crumbling. Patricia found new ways to twist the knife. When my past babysitting of Patricia's children came up, she coached them to ask why Mommy said I was sick. I couldn't explain the situation without damaging innocent children, so I had to deflect their questions, looking guilty in the process. The hospital staff began choosing sides based on whose spouse provided better insurance coverage. Patricia's husband's practice was stable and comprehensive. My future was uncertain.
Jeez,
My ability to provide benefits non-existent. Colleagues who might have supported Sophie stayed silent to protect their own family's health care. The judge explained something that shattered my remaining hope. Emergency custody changes required imminent physical danger, not patterns of emotional manipulation. Lying, manipulation, even orchestrated harassment didn't meet the legal threshold without the threat of physical harm. The system wasn't designed to protect against Patricia's kind of cruelty. I reached out to Sophie's union representative, someone who owed me a favor from past
Look,
workplace
what's
advocacy. She
happening
helped
to
me
this
when I
guy?
supported her during a grievance.
Look, is this
She
an
agreed to provide
emote?
Sophie with an
Is this an
employment one,
emote?
but made it clear the
Yes.
union couldn't
That's
touch the
an
custody
emote?
battle. It was
Yes.
partial help that left
How
me
much does
feeling
it
more
cost?
vulnerable than ever. Sophie's emails revealed
This
she knew
email.
Patricia was escalating,
Why?
but had
What
stated
do
the
you
job to
I'm
maintain
just
insurance coverage
checking
for her
out the
baby.
phone.
She'd endured weeks of
Okay,
hostile
go to
treatment,
email.
documenting everything while pretending not to notice. The calculation was heartbreaking. She'd chosen evidence gathering over immediate safety. Discovery produced a shocking find.
can't-
Sophie had been recording
Oh
Patricia's
no,
behavior
it's
since
John
the
Doe.
Yep,
first
I
incident
know.
before the termination.
He's so
Recordings
thick.
included Patricia telling a
No,
coworker she'd
he's so
been at war
thick.
and laughing about the complaint she'd filed. It was the smoking
He's a
gun we'd been
walk,
looking for,
John
but the recording
Doe.
came at a cost. Sophie had endured weeks of workplace hostility to gather admissible evidence. She'd risked her health, her pregnancy, her mental well-being to build a case. When I realized the sacrifice she'd made, the calculated decision to
shit.
stay in harm's way for future legal protection, I felt sick. I committed to using Sophie's evidence, even though it would expose her to a wrongful termination countersuit. Patricia's husband's practice could claim she'd violated
Elliot's
workplace
a
privacy policies by
dog.
recording. Sophie could face financial ruin on top of everything else. But we were past the point of safe choices. Patricia's overconfidence finally created an opening. During court-ordered mediation, she admitted she'd had to protect family values from corruption. The mediator was required to report discriminatory statements, and Patricia had just confessed to discrimination based on marital status. It was a crack in her perfect facade.
I
learned
need
to
a
present
med
evidence
kit.
calmly, without editorializing.
I need a
Patricia's own
med
words and
kit.
actions spoke louder than any accusation I could make. The
Zach,
pattern
I'm
of
gonna
harassment
die.
across multiple venues,
Huh?
workplace,
I need
social
an actual
media,
med
family
kit.
gatherings became undeniable
I
when
don't
laid out
want to make
chronologically.
it, but
Patricia
I'm not
realized
sure
too
if
late that
it's
she'd
there
created a
anymore.
paper trail of her own cruelty.
Give me-
The judge reviewed our timeline with
Give
increasing
me- I
concern.
can see
Phone
that-
records, voice memos,
Look.
employment documents,
That's
social
him.
media
Go
posts,
away.
all painted
Go away,
a
I
picture
see.
of systematic harassment. Patricia's careful planning had been too careful, leaving digital footprints everywhere. Both
Take a
sides
look, she
prepared for
called,
the
then you
final
can run
custody
away
hearing
from
with
this
Sophie due
quickly.
any day, the tension reaching its breaking point. The courtroom filled with family members whose names appeared on witness lists. Patricia's parents took seats directly behind me, their presence a calculated
Go over
intimidation
there. Go over
tactic. My
there.
hands trembled as I organized my evidence
Oh,
folders,
there's
feeling
usually
their eyes
medkits
boring
here.
into my back.
What
Both
is
Patricia and I showed visible signs of
happened today? There's
deterioration
usually
from our
medkits
months-long
somewhere.
war. My hair had thinned from stress,
Over
leaving
here.
patches where I'd unconsciously pulled at it during sleepless nights. Patricia's hands moved constantly, washing invisible dirt from her fingers between each piece of testimony. The sanitizer smell followed her everywhere. The judge methodically reviewed our evidence. Phone records showing Patricia's calls to Sophie's workplace, voice memos capturing her discriminatory language, employment documents proving access through her husband's credentials, social media posts revealing her premeditated
Why
timeline,
is there
each
no
piece built upon the
medkits
last,
here?
creating
That's
an
weird,
undeniable pattern.
'cause There's only
Patricia's
me
mother stood
and
unexpectedly during a
Sadowski.
recess. The courtroom fell silent as she approached the judge's clerk with shaking hands. She requested permission to testify about Patricia's history.
Jesus
The judge granted it, and Patricia's
And
face drained its color
Sadowski
as the
died.
mother took the stand. Mrs. Henderson
Oh, no, he
quietly
sees
about
you.
Patricia's teenage
If
sister,
he's
often died
highlighted, he can
pregnancy
see you.
decades ago. She
Run!
described Patricia's transformation from a compassionate child to someone who wielded righteousness like a weapon. Her voice broke as she admitted watching Patricia destroy her relationship with her own sister through the same pattern of moral superiority. She couldn't watch it happen again. The judge ordered immediate
He
psychological
caught me.
evaluations for all parties involved. Patricia's evaluation revealed deep-seated trauma from her
Why
family's
am I
rigid moral
dandy?
structure. My evaluation showed
You're
severe
not
anxiety
dandy.
and hypervigilance
Oh,
from
I
months
saw
of traumatic
dandy.
attacks. Emma's evaluation
You just,
broke my heart.
you like,
Oh,
it was this guy, Lil
would require
Bones.
extensive therapy. Sophie's voice memos underwent authentication by an audio expert. His analysis noted escalating hostility in Patricia's language over time. The discriminatory phrases became more frequent
Bro,
and
I
aggressive
hate
as
John
Sophie's
Doe.
pregnancy progressed.
Drug,
He
does that
classified the
happen
recordings as
to
clear evidence
all
of
of the
workplace harassment
ones?
based on pregnancy and marital status. The evidence
Zach,
proved Patricia's
yeah,
harassment
does that
and
happen to
defamation
all
beyond
of the
doubt. It
killers?
also revealed something
Yeah.
more complex.
All of the
Patricia
killers?
genuinely
Yeah.
believed she was protecting family values.
Then how did I
Actions stemmed from
survive
disturbed reasoning
COVID?
rather than criminal intent. She saw
That's
Sophie as a
crazy. I
threat
don't
to
know.
everything their family represented, a corruption that would spread to younger generations if left unchecked. Patricia's breakdown on the witness stand shocked everyone. She sobbed uncontrollably, insisting Sophie would destroy their family's foundation. She spoke
No,
about
it's
moral decay,
annihilation.
about flipping,
I
about
hate
the duty to protect
annihilation.
innocent children from bad examples. Her pain was real.
Oh,
even if
I'm
the methods were
already in a
unconscious.
good
The
hiding
judge
spot.
faced a
I just
difficult
need to
decision.
place
Criminal harassment
my
charges would mean jail
tripwire.
time for Patricia.
All
Further
you have to
traumatizing
do is
Emma
just
and other
like,
family children. Family court resolution would focus on custody and protective orders without criminal penalties. He offered me the choice. I thought about
Not
Emma's
criminal
flinching at raised voices, about the confusion in her eyes when family members fought, about the therapy she'd need regardless of the outcome. Sophie sat beside me, 9 months pregnant and exhausted. She squeezed my hand and nodded. We both knew what mattered most. I chose family court resolution, no criminal charges, no jail time, just custody determinations and workplace protections. The judge nodded approvingly at the decision that prioritized Emma's well-being over revenge. The custody ruling came down carefully balanced. I retained primary physical custody of Emma. Patricia received supervised therapeutic visitation, contingent on completing intensive therapy, addressing her rigid moral framework and harassment behaviors. The judge mandated co-parenting counseling for both of us, despite our mutual hostility. Workplace protections for Sophie included a restraining order preventing Patricia or her husband from contacting any current or future employers. Sophie's union lawyer successfully negotiated a settlement with her former employer, acknowledging wrongful termination based on the voice memo evidence. The amount wasn't life-changing, but it provided stability for her and the baby. The family fractured permanently along battle lines. My brother filed for separation from Patricia after learning the full extent of her actions. Some relatives sided with Patricia, believing Sophie had
Why
indeed
does the
corrupted family
time keep
values.
on going
Others
up?
supported me, but
Nobody
maintained
dies.
careful distance to preserve relationships on
Zach,
both
the
sides.
time
Family
keeps on
gatherings, as
going
we've known
up
them, would never
even
happen
though
again. I found
nobody
work at a
died.
discount retail store, starting
What do you
over at
say?
minimum
The
wage.
time
The
keeps
job
on
was
going up
mindless
even
but
though
stable, allowing
nobody
me to focus on
died.
Emma's healing. Patricia
Oh, he
received
found you.
intensive therapy, court mandated
How?
but seemingly genuine in her
What?
participation. Reports indicated
Oh,
she was
I
beginning
did.
to
How did I
understand
know
how her
that?
parents'
I'm
rejection of
trapped.
her
Run!
shaped her
Then
own
run!
behavior.
I'm
Sophie
trapped.
delivered a
Now I
healthy baby
trapped
girl
you.
3
Use
days
the
after
trip
the
wire or
hearing.
something.
I held her hand through labor, the only family member present. She named her daughter Grace, hoping for a fresh start unmarred by the battles that preceded her birth. Marcus never showed up to claim his
Oh, he
maternity
he
rights,
found
his
you.
interest evaporating once
Bro,
Patricia's
he
influence
trapped
waned.
me. It
Emma's
took
therapy
me
sessions revealed the depth of her
multiple damage. How
She
am I
loved Aunt
supposed to
Patricia
survive
despite
that?
everything.
Zach,
Understand
how?
why
I
adults who
don't
claim
know.
to love each
Tell
other
me
cause
how.
such pain. Her therapist
He
worked
just
through
trapped
to
you
help
out of
her process the
nowhere.
trauma
You
that
should.
came
I
from
think
her
that was
married
not a good
relatives.
hiding
Progress
spot.
came slowly, measured in small victories like Emma
But
sleeping through the night
my
without nightmares.
my
Her
little
parents struggled to maintain
tripwire didn't
relationships with
work.
both sides of the fractured family. They hosted separate holiday celebrations, careful never to mention one group to the other. The strain showed in their faces, aged by the conflict that had torn their children apart. They supervised Patricia's visits with Emma, neutral ground in
I
an ongoing
hate
war. 6 months into the new
annihilation.
arrangement, Patricia's therapy reports showed genuine progress. She'd begun to acknowledge the harm her actions caused, though she still struggled with believing her motivations were wrong. Her therapist noted she was working through decades of internalized trauma from her own family's rigid moral structure. I built a new career slowly, taking online courses while Emma slept. A certificate in human resources led to an entry-level position at a nonprofit helping workplace harassment victims. The pay wasn't much better than retail, but the work felt meaningful. I understood firsthand what victims faced when powerful people weaponized systems against them. Sophie returned to nursing at a different hospital, one with no connections to Patricia's husband. She worked part-time initially, building back her confidence while caring for Grace. We supported each other through the hard days. Trauma bonded,
who
but
is the
determined to heal.
owner
Her heart
of
was surrounded by love, if not by
Forsaken?
extended family. Emma gradually
Oh,
adjusted
you wanna
to our
know
new
that?
normal. She
Yeah,
stopped
who's the
asking when
owner?
everyone would be
I don't
together,
really
accepting
know.
that
You
some
can
breaks couldn't be
watch it.
endless. Her relationship with
Is he
Patricia
Fizzy
evolved under
Dude?
therapeutic
Is he
supervision,
Fizzy Dude?
learning healthy boundaries
Yeah.
that hadn't
Why do you
existed
speak
before.
that?
The
Because he
confusion
had,
faded,
like,
replaced by a
one,
future understanding
like,
of human
infinite
complexity. My
money.
mother attempted reconciliation
him.
after his
Look.
divorce finally.
Look at
Our
this.
relationship remained strained,
And the
marked
Fizzy-
by his betrayal when Patricia threatened
Oh,
his career.
no.
He saw
The
Emma
actual
during
owner has
returning
more than that.
supervised visits, awkward
What?
interactions heavy with unspoken recriminations. Trust, once broken, proved impossible to fully restore. The financial impact lingered for years. Legal fees had drained my retirement savings, Emma's college fund, every emergency buffer I'd built. Starting over in my 40s meant accepting that some dreams would never materialize. But Emma was safe, Sophie was free, and Patricia could no longer weaponize systems against
I'm
her.
just gonna
Patricia's
play some
transformation continued
more
slowly.
Forsaken
Court reports indicated she
later.
cut contact with family members
I'm
who
bold.
reinforced her rigid worldview. She was building new relationships through therapy
playstyle,
groups, learning
no.
empathy that had been trained out of her in childhood. Her supervised visits with Emma became less strained as she practiced healthier interaction patterns. 1 year after the
Speedrun
custody
4.
ruling, I watched Emma perform in her school play. She stood confidently on stage, no longer the traumatized child who flinched from conflict. Sophie sat beside me, Grace sleeping in her arms. Patricia watched from the back row, there by court permission but maintaining appropriate distance. We were broken but surviving, each finding our own path forward.
Who's that?
This game. Speedrun 4. I keep on dying because of this stupid ass camera.
Can you stop doing that? It's getting annoying.
Okay, it's getting annoying. Okay, I'll stop. I'm trying my best to not fall because of this stupid ass camera. The camera is so bad. I'm gonna crash out if this camera goes off again. You almost pushed me off, Zach, because you literally moved your bum to me. A fatal hit. Whoa, how that's once impossible. The literal stuff was see-through. It was see-through. Is this the same one? Yes, it's the same one. Okay, let's see. What? They instantly gave me that much money? Wow, they're the best. I'm just joking. I played this before. No! My helicopter's stuck. Zach, my helicopter's stuck.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna use my flying carpets.
Whoa!
My literal helicopter got me out of the map. I need to leave and come back. Oh, reset. Zach, should I use the helicopter or the flying carpets?
Flying carpet.
Okay.
Because the helicopter is much more easy to get stuck in.
I thought I already owned it.
Was that very hard?
I was about to get hit by the rope because my flying carpet fell on me. It just stopped working. Easy win.
What happens if you get hit by the rope or something?
You will get pushed off. It's basically like the glass one, but you don't have to do the glass. But it's basically the glass one, but rope.
Okay.
Nah, I was about to die. God, I don't want to die like the glass. Zach, do you know who was the first person? Whoa! This flying carpet stopped. That's why I'm going to use my trusty, musty helicopter.
Do not use a helicopter because
It got stuck again. Wow! The flying carpet doesn't even work that well. I was flying and then it just stopped working and then I fell. I hate that. Now I'm using the helicopter. It's my new favorite. Okay, actually I'm going to use the fusing coil. Plus the helicopter. In case it gets stuck. Nah, I got stuck. This thing doesn't work anymore. The fusing coil cannot glitch me. Bro, I keep on getting stuck. I don't want to use it.
Then why don't you just play
Boy,
legitly? Why is suddenly so quiet?
Because I'm playing Forsaken.
Okay.
Forsaken has the quiet vibe. Bro, 50 seconds before the rounds begins. Why? Let's do like 10 seconds or why? Why does it have to be 50 seconds?
At least it's not 3 minutes like last time.
Oh. I broke it.
You barely even broke it that much.
Bro, we haven't even moved our sleeping clothes right now. We're just loungy boys. But you can't be loungy boy for long because you have clash, which is unfortunately sad. Who's the killer? Piss 4 Cat? Who's Piss 4 Cat? John Doe?
I think.
Piss 4 Cat is John Doe. Oh, hello, Sadowski. Nice to meet you, Sadowski. Oh, Sadowski finished the generator. Okay. Sadowski is done it when I see. Whenever John Doe is here, I know I'm dead. Bro, I just showed. Oh, he just turned on us. We play with Janeway though. Oh, I can see he's already coming to our butts. His aura is already coming to our butts. I predicted. Oh, Sadilsky died. This ugly ass Sadilsky died. Oh, phew, he didn't actually. Well, get out of here, you ugly ass. You're gonna die. Oof. Sigma balls. Sigma actual balls. No, I'm trapped. Run away. Run away for your life. He's tracking me down. It's ultimate combat. One. Oh.
Face the trap.
No! Why does he have to? At least it triggered. But why is this guy just stabbing the floor? Little was Zach 2 times stabbing the floor. Zach, why does 2 times stab the floor?
Nobody knows because he's just that weird.
At least it's gonna end in 1 minute. Nope, he's gonna die. It's gonna take long, so I'm just gonna join the new server. Like I always do when I die. I don't actually do that. Oh. Bro, did God curse me? Now my new server is 3 minutes. Yeah, I would like the old server much better. Now I'm gonna server hop again.
Do not server hop. You know the process.
Same server. 3 minutes. If that's the same server, I'm gonna crush my actual butt out. Now I'm gonna crush out. Actually, crush out. They're all yours, John Doe. Seriously? When move around it? Well, what happens if you join the dev team?
What dev team?
What if you join the team? What will happen?
Nothing really.
So you won't get any skins?
No. It's just if you, because this is not the type of game to go like. Okay, get the kingdom done. It's the 5 billion game.
Whoa, why do they even have Parkour Civilization on here? Epic Skull Escape, Obby. Oh hell no! I hate connect all the bits. Fine, I'm gonna see this game. If it's not good, I'm gonna slap. I'm gonna report this game for being too cringe. Hot shit!
What is this game? What is this game?
It's this. What is it called again? It's called Collect All Pets, which I hate. This game, which is too cringe, and I advise you not to play it. Only experts, not cringers, can survive. Because I don't want to see you do. It's too cringe, bro.
Even though it is cringe, I'm not gonna say it. It's not because I actually am cringe. It's because I just don't want to act like a weakling or something. Why do you not play this game even though you...
But I'm just testing it to see if I should report it. I'm just testing it to see if I should report the game or not.
This is just basically a copy of Pet Simulator X.
pig. Wow. You think I like a pig? Get out, you piggy, dirty person. Then get to work, my pigs. Get to work, my pigs. And other stuff. Koala. Actual freaking koala. A demon bird. A demon bird? Okay.
Show me the demon bird.
But does this look like a demon to you?
Nope.
Hell no! Get out!
It just looks like a bird that's on asbestos.
Go on the walk. Go get the egg. But there's white cat. So all of the eggs are free in this game. It's basically Pet Simulator X, but the eggs are free.
I know. It's like one of the most boring games in the world. Like, imagine you're sitting there.
And you get 15 pets? Oh, no. I'm cooked if I cannot get emo bird? Bro, that did not look emo. Bro,
Show me the emo bird.
Well,
That does not look like a bird. That looks like the Jesus bird. That looks more like Jesus than an actual bird. Bro, it's like this. Oh.
Bro, get out of here, bud. You pesky little dummy bird. Bro, I need a... Who the hell made us go up there? Which developer made that? Ready to play? Get out. Porcupine? You think I like porcupines?
No.
Well, this game thinks I like porcupines.
How many porcupines do you have?
Well, one. I hate porcupines. If I ever touched one, I'll pass out.
Because no reason. I thought that they gave you like 1 billion porcupines because they thought you like them. I didn't realize they just gave you one.
If they will give me porcupines on this one. It's like impossible for you to like it's like impossible for you to like get this same one over and over again. Let's see if I'm that. Bye. 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 Bro, I need to remove this bushy squirrel.
This bushy squirrel?
Bro, a possum? Okay.
Do you like possums?
Not really.
I think this game is the toughest game in the world.
Yeah, all of the pets in the whole entire game, except the demon bird, does 10 damage. Grow a gym? Nah, I'm not playing that.
You literally are playing it, right?
Bro, I accidentally clicked on it.
Then
Sukua Canyon? Hell no. Scary Sushi. Oh, yeah, Scary Sushi. Chapter 2. Yeah.
You can't play chapter 2 unless you beat chapter 1.
So how do we get chapter 1?
You just have to listen to the play and just somehow dodge the radish consumer. Because you have to dodge the radish consumer to survive.
I'm doing chapter 1.
Okay. Should I?
You have 3 lives if you. I don't give up. It's part of the process.
Yeah, nobody cares if it's
Yeah.
part of the process or not.
Yeah, they just want you to die. Well, Zach, do you know what the customers look like?
No.
The customers are basically the janitor, but smaller.
Yes. Correct. But I don't know why I say correct. And also I forgot to add a 0.5.
Bro, get out of here, you crusty musty smile, chef. Get out, you crusty musty smile. I hate your crusty musty smile.
He's like this.
Yeah, he's like, get out, you crusty musty smile.
I think
Cost
his name is
one, sushi. Cost one. No, we don't. That's not sushi. It's just like the flour. But why did the music slow down?
That means it's a bad game. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're gone. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Open up the doors. Open up the doors. Open up the doors. Bro, I see you, camera. Stop hiding from me, camera.
At least, if you see any red light, that means
Yeah, I
the
know.
janitor's coming. Because the janitor's like,
Dude. Hello, janitor. Hello, come get me.
oh my Jesus Christ.
Where is my one? Bluebees. Okay, bluebees. Christ. Enjoy the relaxing sound of the rice cooking. Enjoy the relaxing sound of the rice cooking. Place on the plate. Here you go, dumbass customers.
Why would you call the best? If they hear you, do you know one time somebody called them a dumbest in chat, and that customer became like some monster thingy, and he's chasing everybody, and everybody died.
You sure?
Yes, that's what happened. It's because the customer, he said, and then because I think the customer was mad that we called
I
him.
wouldn't do that. Janitor, chill out, janitor. Actually, chill out, janitor. Janitor, chill out. Chill out, my boy. Chill out. This boy is here moving while he's walking. Not gonna lie. He's a groovy boy.
What? No,
Why is it nori? I got some nori and rice. Cooked nori. Put on the actual plate. Plate. A complete plate. Nah, did everybody leave? Okay, nobody leaves.
That's crazy.
What's the next course? Oh, I already have rice. Oh, that janitor was freaking me out like the movie.
Can you stop saying groovy movie?
That guy, like, yeah, he's walking real slow. Cook nori and then cook rice. Bro, how did Clube die already? That Clube left, I think.
I think he did. He always anybody whose name starts with C is gonna either die.
No, it was K. It was K.
Anyone with the letter K either dies or just leaves.
But bro, this is only like the It's only like the third course. Ingredients, just some rice. Oh, hello, janitor. Please chill out. I'm just trying to get my rice.
The janitor kills everybody at least once, except us.
Yeah, we're pros.
Yeah.
Cook rice. But hurry up, I need to be the first person.
Hurry up, or else Flame will kill you.
What?
Hurry up, or else Flame will kill you.
What?
If you don't cook fast, Flame will instantly take one of your lives. And he doesn't even say sorry. He just says, "Here, I need that." Then you die.
Who's Claim?
Flame.
Flame? Who's Flame?
Flame is just one of the monsters in this game.
What does he look like?
Black eye. White eyes. That's all we know about him. White eyes. This man just white eyes.
First Costco. Oh. Yeah. I don't know if I lost a life or not. Zach, what do escapes mean? What does escapes mean?
Escape?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
Escapes, like incoming transmission. No, I don't escape out. Oh, I accidentally clicked it.
If you skip it, you know what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Because if you don't skip it, you give you extra law, and they might even help you.
Get rice grains. But I hate those. I hate when vegetable garden. The janitor got me. Wow.
How did the janitor get you?
Bro, I literally didn't know where the fish were, and I accidentally got into the wrong place where the door was closed and he trapped me.
I'll see where the fish is. We should stay away from the janitor.
Oh!
And also, if you fall in the water, the octopus will get you.
Yeah, I know.
Because one time I jumped inside of like the little thing.
Yeah.
Then I jumped out. Then there was another guy who was behind me. And the octopus got the guy who was behind me. He didn't get me. Nah, that's so funny.
Oh shit, I was about to get caught. Whoa, the janitor has to have some peace. This janitor never has peace. I don't know where to go. I'm back. Somehow I know where to go. Cook rice. Chop up, you ugly ash fish. Goodbye, eel.
You
Whoa, what is that eye? Whoa, that eye is the worst. Well, this guy doesn't even have. He's literally looking around like he's dumb. It's the dumb way of looking around.
I know.
What? You are what you eat?
Yeah.
What? That guy's weird.
Yeah, he is. He's one of the weirdest guy in this.
Please, janitor, don't jump scare me, janitor. Well, I hate that, like that octopus sound.
Me too.
No, I was about to fall. I did lose a life. Come on! Oh God, I was about to fall. If I fall, I'll be. Zach, I saw a black thing. I saw flame.
That's not flame. He only comes when you forget to do your work. Or you put in the wrong work. That's the only time he jumps out and kills you.
Oh, I just saw like a black thing. It wasn't red. Yeah, I'm tired of playing this. Try today. I just don't wanna. I don't feel like playing sushi anymore. Mirror. Zach, how do you do the mirror?
You have to look at the mirror and you have to try to copy what the mirror looks like.
How do I copy what the mirror looks like?
You have to assume where all the items,
Yeah, I know.
where to jump and that stuff.
Okay.